In today's video, let's take a look at some Zilliqa price predictions. So, hello, welcome to Operation Crypto and welcome to today's video, which we will be talking about some Zilliqa price predictions, what other people have predicted, and then I will have a look at some technical analysis towards the end to see where I think the coin could possibly go going forward. So please make sure you do follow all my socials, the links are in the description below. And let's get cracking into Zilliqa. So we will start off on CoinMarketCap and we'll run over some of the key statistics, and then we'll jump onto a couple of documents and I'll look what people have been saying. So as we know, Zilliqa is ticker ZIL. It's currently ranked 67 out of all cryptocurrencies that we have listed on CoinMarketCap. However, coin price today of $0.015423, so that's just about 1.5 cents. We are slightly down around 3% on today's trading, which is the 29th of September 2020. We have a maximum supply of 21 billion coins, and out of those in circulation we have around 10.4 billion. Market cap is around $161 million, and we have a 24-hour volume of $16.9 million. If we just look at where all that volume's getting taken, so as you could expect, very good Binance. We're getting what you could call about 18% against Tether and BTC, and BK's getting quite a big substantial amount there. We're having a lot of exchanges. If you scroll down, we've got what we got here. We've got 114 recognised pairs that are just listed on here, so it is pretty easy to get hold of Zilliqa if you want. One main thing which will be an area to target in the future is the all-time high, and that was in May the 10th 2018. We did hit around 23 cents, you could call that, and that was quite a clinical time really to be in all-time highs, because most of our altcoins hit all-time highs around January 2018 at the end of that crazy bull run that we had, and Zilliqa did it at a completely different time. So it was new project then. We're a long way down from that price now, but I do think that when we get another bull run, this is going to absolutely fly, considering everything that's been going on recently. So we've got ZIL swap that's coming out, we have ZIL, we've got staking, there's so much going on with this project. But let's have a look into some predictions, what other people are forecasting for Zilliqa first. Here we have an article which is coinswitch.com, and this does give you a list of what people and what sites predict that the price of Zilliqa is going to go to. Suppose this is by experts supposedly, so this is not from me, but let's jump into number one, and this is Bain Crypto, which is a crypto price prediction site which releases detailed crypto price predictions. They have stated that in 5 years ZIL might even reach 0.19, so you call them at 19 cents. In my opinion, I think we will hit 19 cents way before 5 years time. Possibly, depending on when we get an next bull run, I think 19 cents will be absolutely smashed out of water, but possibly a year and a half to 2 years, I do think we can be heading up towards all-time highs that we hit back in 2018. Number two, we have Trading Beasts. Trading Beasts predicted price of Zilliqa for a 5-year time frame. They mentioned that by 2020 they might reach $1.15, and by 2022 it might even touch for the $5 mark. Looking at that, you think $5 from where we are now is absolutely insane, because we're currently at 0.015 cents. So I mean, that's a long way, but like I say, if you're back around in 2017 and we had that crazy pump, everything absolutely flew. If you looked at Verge XVG, that did something like 1.5 million% increase in price. XRP, again, that went all the way from down around 10 cents all the way up to $3. So these big moves can happen, but I do think that is a little bit of an overstretched prediction in my opinion. I think that even misses, we've got 3 months left of the year and we're down at 1 cent, so that's a long way off yet. I do think $1.15 will be hit over the next possibly, what could you say, 2 years possibly, but I do think, yeah, that's a little bit overstretched for now. And then finally, Wallet Investor. He says Wallet Investor prefers taking conservative predictions and believes that ZIL might go down to 0.00373. We will look at the charts in a minute, because we do know that things can get quite messy in crypto, and depending what Bitcoin does, if it dumps, and everything else will follow, unfortunately, no matter what's going on project. So we will jump over to the charts now. We'll have a look at that lower offer where the wallet investor seems to think it might go. Then we'll have a look at some of the top ones, and then I'll just have a quick talk about where I think the price could go in the coming 6 months to 2 years time. So here we have Zilliqa versus Tether. This is on the daily time frame on the Binance chart, and I have already marked up down here. This is where wallet investor give the prediction of the lows. We have already been down to his lows back in March, but this document was updated on the 11th of September, so I'm presuming that his prediction is still valid. So he's thinking we're going to come down here still. And if we just look at it as a price range from current prices now at around $1, around 1.5 cents. He's thinking we're going to drop down another 77%. I mean, we've already started to come down here from here. If you look at the Hitman, so this is a market momentum finder. This works out when a time frame and an asset is bullish or bearish, and it works out a market momentum swing, so whether it's going up or whether it's going down. And we currently have a bearish indicator. That's pretty much towards the beginning of September when stocks dumped and crypto pretty much followed it all the way down. So we have spun around, we have made a few little retracements, but it's still bearish. So the chances going down, I think we might go down towards this 618 level. But to be honest, the chances going down here are quite slim, unless the stock market's dump and Bitcoin dumps. And unfortunately, that's nothing to do with Zilliqa. That's just the way it rolls, unfortunately. And if Bitcoin dumps massively, then everything else will follow it. So I do think that's pretty slim chances are happening, but you just need to monitor it. And if it does start to come down, then massively take advantage of them. If that goes down to there, we'll be absolutely laughing. But what I do is just jump out and jump to the weekly time frame. I don't think we've got the all-time highs on here, so we're going to mark it up as self. We haven't got quite the data on the Binance chart. Look how far I've got to zoom out here. So the all-time highs was up at 23 cents, and we'll just mark that now, so that gives us an area to target in the future. So that's around there. So that's his all-time highs. And I do think, in my opinion, with everything that's going on in the project, I think that will be smashed out of the water at some point. So just do that as a price perspective. So that's a 1400% price raise from his current prices. The other prediction was 19 cents within 5 years. In my opinion, I think we can hit 19 cents pretty much on the next bull run. So you're talking, you could say around a year to 18 months. I do think that things are going to turn very bullish next year. 2021 should be a great year. Get rid of 2020 because it's been absolutely dog shit, and with all this pandemic going on, it's been an absolute nightmare. But I do think cryptocurrency is going to have a great year next year, and I do think that we will absolutely smash all-time highs. And I am predicting that I think we will double that within 2 years. So I reckon we can hit 50 cents. With everything that's going on, we've got, like say, we've got G swap, we've got ZIL swap, we've got ZIL, and they're just things that are currently ongoing that we know about. We've got staking that's implemented, that's currently on testnet. So I do think there's a lot going for this project. And like I say, it didn't really make the all-time high through that bull run we had in 2017. So when this is in a bull run, it will absolutely fly. It really will, and that is where I think we'll go. 50 cents within 2 years. So that's my prediction. I'll revisit this in 2 years if we manage to get there. Hopefully the project is still working hard and doing everything it says it's going to do. But if we just look at the chart now and you're looking for an entry point and considering where the all-time highs have been, well, I think now is an absolute solid time to invest. I've been buying some Zilliqa around these levels. I was wanting to buy down here. I thought it was going to go lower, to be honest. I thought Bitcoin was going to turn shit. But we've had a good 6 months of solid growth for our assets. We have had a retracement, we've come back down, hit those weak levels again, and then we'll come back down. So I think now is some good levels to buy. Bang some orders in at 618 level, you might get lucky and get them wicks. But if we do come down, then just dollar cost average down and just hold this asset for the future. It's going to be absolutely massive in my opinion. And that will do it for today's video. That is what I believe we can hit going forward, where you should potentially enter if you're looking for an investment opportunity. And please make sure you do like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.